Hello everyone.
I don't know where we are. Don't know where we are.
Yeah, and then you'd follow us going into the rehearsal studio, the run up to the record coming out, and putting it out.
And you'd feel comfortable with this?
For that period, you'd have a camera in your face the whole time.
all my point is, and my point to Jim on the phone the other day, is that I just don't. If we are going to put out a DVD at any point, I just don't want it to be lame.
I actually don't think we will put a DVD out because I don't think they're selling very well across all formats. But there's.
That's the end of that.
We should probably do where we are, what's going on,
all that stuff. Yeah. I think from the start we approached making this record very differently, just because we actually set out to make it on our own, and so just right from the outset that's really different because we've always had a producer before. But while we were touring with Tourist, we all just spoke about how we wanted to build our own studio and if possible make a record ourselves, and so
it's that thing where we've always had a little space, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like the place that we had before, where the previous two records we could kind of do a kind of small kind of demos, which would be the beginning stages of, you know, a record, but we'd always go to a bigger studio somewhere, you know, super posh, that cost loads of money, and that's kind of like away again, and to kind of finish it off. But this time we've done it all kind of just close around the corner from here we are, like where we are now, it's just around the corner from where we live, and it's just meant the whole thing's just been a much more kind of homely experience, really.
All right then, and it's Photos Day tomorrow, is it? Or is that today? So exciting.
Can't hear it. Have a listen through the microphone, tell me what sounds good.
Sounds more like it. That was shit.
A good friend of ours who used to be in a band called Weevil, who supported us on tour quite a while ago, but he's kind of been friends with ours for years and years. Who kind of came in and kind of sat in on, because we really kind of respect his kind of, you know, his music and where he's coming from.
That's my new singing home. Can't really see.
What's this song called?
This is Tokyo.
This is good.
unbelievable.
Yeah, the recording process for them has always been a little bit fractured. Like they'll go in, we've always tried to get everything ready, then put them in the studio, and then you can record the songs, come out and release it. But it's never really worked like that. It's always kind of, they'll go in, they'll record a bunch of songs, and then they'll come out of the studio, and while they're at those 2 or 3 weeks later, they'll write like even better songs. So you go, oh right, okay, we should probably go back in. So each session has kind of been a bit sort of elongated, I suppose, and this record was different because they just basically were there for as long as they wanted to be, and it gave them the time to sort of play through stuff and be a bit more thorough with it, and as a result I think it's a much stronger record because of that, because it's a lot more focused, you know. And this process, it's worked brilliantly. I mean, I was shitting my pants about whether this was going to work, you know. I used to manage record producers as well, so I kind of know a little bit about that, and so I was very nervous, but yeah, I mean, I've had producer managers come up to me and tell me that if more bands start producing records to this standard, they're all out of a job.
We went out to New York for a couple of weeks with this guy called Ben Allen, who's mixed, well, he's well known for mixing Niles Barkley, and spent quite a few years and pleaded his studio, didn't he? Yeah. So, but I mean, we really liked a mix we got back from him. We sent out this song called The Outsiders to a bunch of people, and he basically won this mix off.
I'm going to have you sit, I think I'm going to have you sit right here for a minute. Just sit here like this, and I'm going to shoot a couple of poems and I'll show you your response.
It looks interesting from like...
Steve just blowing on Joel's neck, just, you know, give him a little tingle.
See, that's how much love there is in this band, though.
Look at that.
You know, it's beautiful.
That's a good one, look. He's picked that one because we're not in it.
How has this album got used to how it works a bit? Is it like more, it's not in hip hop, is it?
No. Can you imagine it's not him? Can you imagine if it just suddenly went hip hop and all ourselves in our time? It'd be great. So, me, it feels
I've some headlights passing by. Hold the thought, I hold the thought. Walking back towards your house. Raindrops bouncing off the leaves. Down to our September kiss. Flying over bus stops and playgrounds.
This is going to be the first single, by the way. We're excited because it's getting its first play on radio and stuff. It's next week.
Hurricane started just. I just had this riff and the line. It's something we've got to get used to. There's a line in there, and or a couple of lines in the second verse where it says, all the people that we marched with, it never made a sound on your lips, which is very much, I guess, about, you know, the fact when over 1 million of us marched in London against going to war with Iraq, and yet it still didn't make a difference to what decision the government made.
Talking about marching, like everyone wants to be so their own person. There's so many people, you know, being an individual is such an important thing. But the other side of that is there's some things where it's really good to be part of like a mass kind of exodus, like kind of going, whether it's going against the grain or just going for something that's just really good. And I suppose it's kind of asking that question of like, what are you about, and is that something that's just for you to keep to yourself, or is that something where you just kind of, you're alongside with people and going, this is important?
Summed it up.
Thanks.
Well done.
My voice won't be this year, just
Okay.
That's why I'm off camera.
But ours are, yeah.
Yours are definitely going to be. Are you happy for levels and everything?
Marvellous.
Smashing stuff.
Thank you.
Hello!
July 2nd.
Yeah.
First athlete gig.
Yeah.
Have it.
Have it.
What channel? Just 4.
This is for everybody who is now under golden brown like what we are. Real name James. It's true, and he's blinded one eye. I've got breathing. Brunata! Yeah. Alright, this one's for all the athletes out there. See if you recognise any of these from our MySpace site, www./athletesfriends.myspace. Bam. Excellent stuff. Here we go.
Ready for speakers, yeah?
Yo imarama kima pala pina magena jaba.
Mate, you stand in the queue.
I'll see you in a minute. I'm coming back, don't worry.
That's life. That's life. That's the way it's gotta be. You're in the queue and I'm out here on the street.
Personally, speaking personally, I think I'm just a little bit more chilled about the whole thing, bringing out a record and everything, which might change once we actually, when the single first goes to radio and everything. But yeah, I'm just really, really, really happy with what we've done, and I think, that's what you do. You just go, okay, let's make the best record we can possibly make. There you go.
chance of working, you press the lights down and kind of come on, so it's not like you're walking on, but it's just Alex walked on it for so long.
Good evening. Good evening, Brighton.
That was great. It was
it was. All you could hear was me all night. So what's wrong with that?
It was great. We'll see you for a drink now, okay? Take care. Come
Yeah, I saw
Brian is actually.
It's almost a shame to put it behind glass.
Screen printing. Old school screen printing, that is.
Well, we just talked about a place to start it all, you know, and you know, they've got a pretty good live following, and we just wanted to make something special happen, and this venue is amazing. It's got loads of history, a lot of great bands have played here. It's not too big to feel impersonal. It's kind of quite cosy, and I love all the nooks and crannies and all the crazy sort of, you know, it's like blood red with gold on top. It's totally wicked. I can't think of a band who rehearse more than this lot though. I mean, they work tirelessly to get it. They're perfectionists, total perfectionists, you know. And I think that's why the record's so great, and why when they play live, they've just got it. You know, it's the attention to detail is pain in the arse.
I'm going to give the signal in just a moment, right, chaps?
Okay, yeah, fine.
Off the plate, please.
Joel, just so you know.
So we'll just get back to your side.